My God, I hate drugs.
Very few things can make the country grind to a halt like boxing, basketball, and beauty pageants, especially if it is the Miss Universe competition. But it's pure joy when the Philippines candidate takes home the crown. Catriona Gray is the country's fourth Miss Universe after Gloria Diaz in 1969, Margie Moran in 1973, and Pia Wurtzbach in 2015. Gray, everyone said, came prepared and to slay. From the national costume competition to the preliminaries, where her slow-motion twirl in swimsuit took everyone's breath away, to this morning's pageant proper. No misstep, no mistake. Giving concise and measured answers to the questions, acing every moment of the competition without missing a beat. Gray was an early favorite in spite of the fact that the pageant's three co-hosts rarely mentioned her. Gray was a vision in her evening gowns in both the preliminaries, in an Ibong Adarna-inspired light orange beaded gown for the preliminaries, and in a Mayon volcano-inspired fiery deep red gown for the finals earlier. Both gowns created and executed by a talented Kapampangan designer, relatively new in the scene, Mac Tumang. But it wasn't just her gowns that caught the eye. Gray also helped design her Philippine flag ear clips. Gray stood out among the top 5 candidates in that deep red gown, obviously fit and made for a queen, the other 4 finalists wearing silver or ivory gowns. And as expected, the messages of congratulations pouring in from all over, from netizens to lawmakers. A sprinkling, though, of netizens who urged Gray to go beyond what she said about poverty in the country. But an avalanche of praise for what many believe was one of the most prepared candidates the Philippines ever sent to an international pageant. In a press conference after she was crowned, Gray said she was happy to have given Filipinos a Christmas present. Filipino nationals who were in the audience broke into song at the lobby of the pageant venue, singing the national anthem. Angel Jacob, host of CNN Philippines Leading Women, spoke to Gray in May.
I think that in any profession or walk of life that women find ourselves in, and I happen to find myself in the arena of pageantry and in being an artist and a creative, I think we have a level of influence either with our colleagues, our peers, or our families, that we can influence something. And I think that we're in the prime position to influence good things or to inspire movements, inspire thinking outside the box. And I think it's a beautiful time for women right now, because we are finding each other. We are finding mentors in the community. We're finding people who believe in the same things we do. And I think we're banding together. And I think when women work together, that is an amazing thing. So I'm very excited, about the time that we live in right now, that we're able to have that kind of opportunity. And I think it's a very exciting thing.
What made Catriona Gray stand out among nearly 100 candidates? We look back at how she won the country's 4th Miss Universe crown in this report from Pauline Verzosa.
From the world to the universe, Filipino bet Catriona Gray bags a 2018 Miss Universe crown in Bangkok, Thailand. The 24-year-old stunner bested 93 other contestants as she displayed beauty, elegance, and compassion to bag the Philippines' 4th Miss Universe crown. Right from the preliminaries, Catriona already made waves as she wowed people with her signature lava walk and iconic slow-mo twirl. And on pageant day, she immediately won the hearts of many after sharing her advocacy of improving support for children. The Phil-Australian then stunned in the swimsuit and evening gown competition, where she flaunted her dazzling volcano-inspired gown by Filipino designer Mac Tumang. But apart from her looks, Catriona also proved that she's more than a pretty face as she shared her stand on legalizing marijuana for medical use. In the final round, the eloquent Filipinas award-winning answer was about how seeing the silver lining in every situation is what she can provide as Miss Universe. South Africa's Tamarin Green ended up first runner-up, while Miss Venezuela Stephanie Gutierrez landed at 3rd place. With the win, Gray joins 3 other Miss Universe title holders, with Pia Wurtzbach bagging the last in 2015. Prior to Miss Universe, Catriona was also a candidate at the 2016 Miss World pageant, where she landed in the top 5. According to pageant experts, she has successfully reinvented herself and exuded great confidence to stand out this year.
To be honest, there are a lot of pretty candidates, but right from the very start, the minute she walked in with her patented moves, her like this, her like that, the crown was hers. It was a victory for the Philippines, and that's what she really wanted.
Aside from being a goddess, I know she will deliver comes the question and answer round.
Some fans even treated the most beautiful day in the universe as a special holiday as they gathered in viewing parties, salons, and houses to cheer for the country's pride. Following her coronation, Catriona Gray is expected to have a homecoming in the Philippines to celebrate with her countrymen. Pauline Verzosa, CNN Philippines.
Messages of congratulations pouring in for the new Miss Universe 2018, Catriona Gray's predecessor, Miss Universe 2017, Demi Lee Nell Peters on Instagram posted this photograph of her passing the crown to Catriona, saying, quote, "Welcome to the sisterhood. May this year exceed all your expectations," unquote. Also on Instagram, Miss Universe 2015, Pia Wurtzbach posting this photograph of her sharing the stage with Catriona. Wurtzbach described Catriona as the girl on fire who started strong and captured hearts with grace, commitment, and fearlessness. Wurtzbach adds, quote, "You have made us all proud. Raise your flag." And Winwin Marquez was crowned Reina Hispano-Americana last year, took to Twitter congratulating Catriona. Marquez says she's proud and happy for the country's 4th Miss Universe crown. Let's go above and beyond the headlines now with pageant expert Norman Tino. Norman, always a pleasure to have you on the show.
Hello, Pia.
Hi, you're in Bangkok, right?
I'm still all the excitement here, and I've said on the account this is the day of my life.
Norman, okay, let's try and continue this interview for a while. Let's see if the connection will improve. But I wanted to start with this. Now, you must be ecstatic about this, and the atmosphere must have been electric in that stadium. Can you describe it for us?
You know, even before the show started, you can see Filipinos all over the Impact grounds and Philippine flags waving everywhere, all eyes, and you can see on their faces big names, small names, unknown names, pageant fans.
Norman,
you can see that.
Norman, I'm so sorry. You know, we're going to try and get a much better line to you. We really want to hear everything you're saying very clearly. We're going to get back to Norman Tino, who is in Bangkok, in just a bit. In the meantime, this is a special edition of Newsnight where we go above and beyond the headlines of why Catriona Gray won the Miss Universe crown, according to experts and fans. And more congratulations pouring in for Miss Gray, from celebrities to politicians.
Okay.
I think that in any profession or walk of life that women find ourselves in, and I happen to find myself in the arena of pageantry and in being an artist and a creative, I think we have a level of influence either with our colleagues, our peers, or our families, that we can influence something. And I think that we're in the prime position to influence good things or to inspire movements, inspire thinking outside the box. And I think it's a beautiful time for women right now, because we are finding each other. We are finding mentors in the community. We're finding people who believe in the same things we do. And I think we're banding together. And I think when women work together, that is an amazing thing. So I'm very excited, about the time that we live in right now, that we're able to have that kind of opportunity. And I think it's a very exciting thing.